Bri Bagwell joins us here at the MusicFest at Steamboat. We're here along with Dixon Productions, or do we introduce you as what, Texas Female Artist of the Decade?
That sounds nice.
I think I'm legally required.
Are you? Oh, is that what my team said?
I think so.
Yeah, they do a good job of...
they sent me 3 emails.
Yeah, no, you don't have to do that. You can introduce me as your best friend.
I love that.
The person
that sounds better.
Drinks as much Bloody Marys as you do. I don't know. Whatever you feel like doing works for me.
Oh, man, we're back here on the mountain.
Here we are
again.
This
39 of these?
I think so, because I was just looking at, today I was on the cover of the 30th anniversary, and that was, I think, about 10 years ago. So.
Was that the photo up on the ski slope?
Yeah, I did. I went up there in a tank top and skied down the mountain, and then we took a bunch of pictures, and John Dixon, he said he was going to put us on the cover, so you got to go big or go home.
That's right.
And I remember William Clark Green was on the ski lift, and he was yelling down at me, "What are you doing?" And then I got really sick, but it was worth it.
It was worth iconic photos now.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, you still see them pop up from time to time.
Oh, when my hair was blonde and red, and I was wearing like sparkly eyeshadow. I don't know what I was thinking back then, but I appreciate it. Yeah, times change.
Bri Bagwell joins us, and you'll be doing some live recordings of your podcast, Only Vans, which is kind of a new thing that rolled out over the last year or so. Talk a little bit about how you got into the podcasting realm.
Yeah, never did I think I would be a podcaster, but my producer, the producer of the podcast, Kyle, he has a podcast called Texas Toast, and he said, "I'll do all the work, you just have to talk." And I said, okay, that's the only way that I'm going to be able to do this. And so we started out, and we actually recorded for probably 6 months before we ever put out anything public, just to make sure we were serious about it. And we put it out, and people have loved it. We have sponsors. We just got picked up by a big network. We're doing 4 live episodes at Steamboat, which is wild. John Dixon called me and was like, "I want you to do your podcast here." So it's pretty exciting stuff.
The name Only Vans, how did that come about?
Well, it's a brilliant name, so naturally I wanted to take credit. I was like, this is my idea, but I think it was my old tour manager, Jeff Allen. I think it was his idea, and because we used to just talk in the front seat a lot, and it was like, we should just record this. And so originally we were filming the podcast from the front seat of my van, which is crazy. We've moved on from that. We film in my RV now, but it started out in a van. So
one of the artists that you'll be talking to, I believe, is Sundance Head. When he promoted that, he called it Only Fans. So I want to make sure that Sundance knows exactly what's going to be going on.
Sundance gets some grace from all of us for the next 20 years because he has a bullet in him now, so he can say whatever he wants. But that is so funny. Is that on Facebook? I'm gonna have to go find that. It was.
It's one of the graphics, and it says OnlyFans.
It does.
It says OnlyFans podcast with Bri Bagwell.
I am dying. Sundance. This is so funny. I'm gonna go look this up as soon as it. Sundance, bless his heart.
Nothing to talk about with that guy, right?
Oh gosh, I know, and it's so funny because him and I have been playing shows together for almost 15 years, and so I didn't even really prepare for his. I prepared a little bit more for the other ones, but he's just been my friend for so long that I think we won't have any problems talking for an hour.
Well, subscribe to the podcast, and you'll be able to catch those conversations that happen here on the mountain. But let's talk a little bit about the music you're working on, because you walked up and said, "I can finally talk about new music."
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I have 6 new songs coming out next year. They're going to kind of stagger them and do the single releases every couple months. And so I did 5 songs in Nashville with Rachel Loy, and then I did 1 song at Green Studios with AJ Vallejo, and then I did 1 song just in my house with Paul Eason. So we're going to release all the music next year, or this year, I can say. It's 2025 now. This is the year of new music for me, which is so welcome. I mean, I really don't like to put music out for the sake of putting it out. I like to make sure the songs are right and the production is right, and I don't believe in recording something mediocre with mediocre people, and I could probably have a lot more music if I cared a little bit less, but I just care so much about it.
The first single, as I understand it, will be a collaboration?
Yes, I'm singing with my friend Bo Brumble out of New Braunfels. He has a band called Timberwild, and it's a song called Ain't That Love. It's a duet. It's coming out on Valentine's Day, and it sounds like a love song, but it's kind of a snarky love song, about what it's like to really be in love.
So what else do you have planned while you're up here on the mountain for Steamboat MusicFest?
Well, Paul's skiing right now, so I don't get to ski this year. I don't think. I really have to take care of my voice and my body. This is a long thing for me. I got podcasts every day. I have a show tomorrow night, acoustic, with Courtney Patton and Kelly McWee and Liz Foster, I think, and Heather Stalling. Yeah, that's going to be fun. And then we're playing outside on Thursday at noon on the outdoor stage, and then Friday at Timber and Torch. So
we talked with Zach Top about the outdoor stage earlier, his first time on it.
Yeah.
And I wondered if he got any advice on staying warm.
I should have told
keeping
him
those fingers limber so he can play the guitar the way he does.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, he's a picker. It's going to be interesting to see like how that goes, because for me, it's more just keeping the instruments in tune, because, I mean, the strings bend and then they have heaters up there, so it gets hot and cold, and the wood bends. But I have a feeling he'll be just fine. He's quite a player, and if you have to stop and tune a little bit more, then that's okay too. No worries.
It happens.
Yeah.
Bri Bagwell joins us at the Steamboat Grand. Bri, thank you so much for taking a little time.
You.
You mentioned Paul. I think he's going to be stopping by later in the week. We're going to be talking with Wilder Blue.
Nice.
They've got some great stuff happening.
Oh my gosh.
So
they're killing it.
We'll be excited to talk about that too.
Yeah, they're not here yet. He's just here with me. He flew early with me, so he just gets to ski and hang out and drink Bloody Marys all day. I'm kind of. Can you tell him a little bit bitter about it? But no, he's going to be playing. He's playing bass in my band this week.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Bri Bagwell with us at the MusicFest at Steamboat. I'm Adam Smith.